for Poetic Society Lex 2047. So this is our second video. Today we will be discussing on one of the issues that we have chosen last week, and the issues for today will be mental health. And the poems that was chosen by the pair that chooses the issues is Demons of Darkness by Olivia B. You guys can check out the link will be given down below so that you guys can read the poem with us. So yeah.
Let's start with the recital. She stood on the bridge in silence and fear, for the demons of darkness had driven her here.
They cut her heart right up of her chest, making her believe that the demons knew best.
They were always there, sometimes just out of sight, waiting in the background till the time was right.
These demons were destructive, knocking down the life she knew, hating everything about her. She hated herself too.
These demons can't be seen, but they're far from fairy tales. They live inside your mind, their evilness prevails.
So on the bridge she stood, about to end the fight. Then she stopped and thought, I'll fight them one more night.
Wasn't that something? Okay. So first we'll just discuss about the theme of the poem itself, which is mental health. What do you guys think about it?
I could sense like a little bit of this depression in the poems.
I can sense there's an aura of like she's committing suicide.
She's tired with her life.
Yeah. I mean like she's about to give up and she wants to kill herself. What do you guys think?
I think that she's been going through something for far too long. I think she's been holding it in by herself. I don't think she has anybody to talk to about her problems. And she's been thinking about suicide itself for a long time.
So back to the question. So do you think that people are a bit scared to share that they have mental illness because they are afraid of how people would view them? Because there's this thing when if you're considered as someone who suffers from depression, you would always have to go back to religion and you have to rethink what you have done with your life. And do you think that's one of the reasons why people are so scared to talk about mental illness?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, also, apart from that, it's that, you remember in high school or maybe in secondary school where we had kind of like counseling, counseling moment where we would talk to the counselor and then we thought that the secret was safe. And then it turned out that they spread it towards the whole school, and then suddenly everyone knows about your demons and about your problems. So I think there's a lot of trust issues with people that have depressions.
Yeah.
And then people with depressions, they're afraid of being seen as crazy.
Yeah, because that's what the society thinks, that when someone has a mental illness, automatically they think that the person is crazy.
Yeah, and then they'll be afraid of being seen as weak.
Also, going back to the religion thing, I think most of people, I mean, they would always answer like, go back to God, pray a little more and stuff. I mean, those kinds of things, they make you closer to God. I mean, they make you feel a bit happier and calmer inside, but they don't really help with mental illness because mental illness is actually an illness, it's a disease. It's not something that you can just like.
It's like you get, like heart attack, or do you you pray or
I mean, like,
It doesn't work that way.
it doesn't work that way.
I mean, just because you have cancer, you just can't say Allahu Akbar and something everything.
It's fine, yeah.
So so going back to the poem, I mean, looking at each of the verse, what do you guys think about the rhyme scheme of the poem?
I loved how the second and the fourth lines, they always rhyme at the end. Like how fear and here, chest and best, side and right. So I think it's very interesting to see this being shown in the poem.
And I think the word choices for this whole poem is actually kind of easy. It's easy to understand.
To analyze.
To analyze, and then the whole thing was very clear. You know what it is, you know what it is about, and then you just get it straight away just by reading it for the first time. So I think that's
Just like a person talking to a person.
yes, it's conversational like. I really like that.
And
It's
the
not,
message is very clear.
Yep, it's not something Shakespeare like. It's not that hard to understand.
It's because that's how you're supposed to express
Yeah.
feelings.
It's a way for someone to cry for help.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do we want to go by stanza?
Yeah, sure. So the first one, can you recite it?
She stood on the bridge in silence and fear, for the demons of darkness had driven her here.
So she is obviously
The girl.
the girl
persona,
that's writing
persona.
and suffering from the depression.
Mm-hmm.
And demons, we can say that it's the depression.
Yeah, the bad thoughts.
Yeah.
The depression took her there.
Yeah.
And then I love how he used in silence and fear. It's like, in silence resembles her not telling other people
Yeah.
that she has
Yeah.
depression, and in fear that she fears what does this
People would think of
depression, or
her.
maybe the people would think of her in the depression. What would he do to her?
Yeah.
Or maybe she doesn't know that it's depression.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she visualized it as a bridge. So but it's actually the state of being depressed.
Mm.
Yeah.
And had driven her here. I wonder what car. But then I had driven her here, so it shows that there's a progress and a movement, like from one place to another place. So it shows that she has gone through something, like what you said.
Yeah.
She has gone through something, so that she's now in this state before. Because the word driven to me shows a progress and a movement.
It
How
sounded
it
like she was happy before, but then something
Happened.
Yeah,
happened to
something
her. So that's why. So for the second stanza, they cut her heart right out of her chest, making her believe that the demons knew best.
This is a bit tricky one.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do we take it literally as in cutting her heart?
Or
making-
maybe,
hurting herself.
or maybe the depression took over her life, took
Yeah.
over her,
Maybe.
and then
Or they could be considered as the society, and
Yeah.
they are telling them that depression, they know best, and you should always give in
Yeah.
to depression, and whatever you believe might not be true, but as long as you follow the demons, it will be the best thing for you to do.
And also, I think that they cut her heart is more into talking about her feelings. And
Yeah.
They cut her heart, they cut her feelings.
What
they
she
cut
feels
What she
inside.
feels inside. They tell her just like, to put it away, focus on what's important.
Mhm.
And then that's why she felt like she should not believe in her feelings, that she should not believe in herself, but instead rely on the depression instead.
Yeah. On the bad thoughts that came.
Yes.
It's the fact that how people invalidate.
Yeah. Validate her.
So moving on to the third stanza, which is, they were always there, sometimes just out of sight, waiting in the background till the time was right.
That's the thing with depression and
Yeah.
anxiety and things like that. You're not always thinking about it. You
Yeah.
think you're doing fine until
Until-
at one point,
It
like,
comes,
it hits
yeah.
you. It hits you
Yeah.
real hard, and that's the thing with mental illness. You will never expect.
can never
or
predict
expect-
it,
Yeah, you can
yeah.
never predict what you're gonna feel. Yeah, panic attacks.
Yeah. I mean, like anxiety out of nowhere. I mean, like you could be in a class, you're running, and suddenly you feel like, there's a certain rush in you. I mean, like you feel like suddenly you're rushing to go to somewhere to do things when you don't even have anywhere to go and you don't have anything to do.
it's that she's alive but dead inside.
Yeah.
Zombie apocalypse. So I think
Let's
like,
not go there.
So I think there's like the hiding in the background feels like what she said. I mean, like it suddenly hits you. It's like a sneak attack.
Yeah.
It's like a surprise. Sorry, please. Okay, so the top stanza. These demons were destructive, knocking down the life she knew, hating everything about her. She hated herself too.
So then she blames herself for having
Yeah.
depression.
I mean, the line hating everything about her, she hated herself too. I think at first, I think it reflects more of how the world views women and the beauty standards that they put on them. I mean, by saying that hating everything about her, I mean that I think that the persona feels like physically feels like she's not enough. She's not pretty enough. She doesn't really embodies the perfect woman of what the society and the world wants, and then that caused her to hate herself too. I mean, because most people when they tend to hurt themselves, it's because like they don't like a part of their body. When we should just embrace every part of our body and embrace everything about us.
Or maybe she noticed the changing in her life that makes her hate her life now.
Yeah.
And also I think that hating itself would have something to do with the fact that when it's mental illness, people would say that, oh, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And she would think that it's not an illness, that it's something wrong with herself when you have mental illness.
Or maybe, do you guys know that how mental illness actually came from the childhood trauma, something that you have gone through, and then people would say that, oh, it's not, I mean, like, it's nothing, it's only you were thinking about it, you were overthinking about it. So I think that's why she hates herself, because she tends to overthink.
She keeps blaming herself because of the way the way she was raised.
Yeah.
Okay, and the fifth stanza. These demons can't be seen, but they're far from fairy tales. They live inside your mind, their evilness prevails.
Again.
Again, showing that how depression, it does not have a form, and it usually cannot be seen. But just because it cannot be seen, it doesn't mean that it is
not
real.
there.
So
Maybe it was there the whole time, but she was faking it.
Yeah, but then I love the line, but they are far from fairy tales, because I mean, the line before that, these demons can't be seen. I mean, like, okay, let's take Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty for example. She's the demon, she's the evil being, and then suddenly in fairy tales, the ending would be happy ever after. And maybe for her, the demons can't be seen. I mean, like, you can't fight the evilness away. Thus, it is not a fairy tale, because it's not a happy ever after moment. What were you saying?
I was saying that, have you guys watched Bird Box?
Yes, we did.
No, the monster, it's not there. It says it came in a form of wind. It portrays, like, it resembles depression.
Yeah, could be. And I love
It
how
comes anytime.
Yes. Yeah. And I love how that movie, I mean, like, you can't see it, but then it controls you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
It can
It makes
control
you kill yourself.
there's a hint of, like, saying that depression is like this. Even though no matter how
It's like an
how-
extreme case of this depression.
Yes, no matter how much you try to fight for it, but then if you eventually fall for it.
It makes yourself become destructive.
Even if you were fine before, like, okay, you were rich, you were happy, you have a happy family, but still, depression could hit you.
It's still there,
Depression is a sneaky person.
Depression doesn't choose. Doesn't discriminate.
Not like the sneaky.
So the last one, should we progress?
Yeah.
So the last stanza. So on the bridge she stood, about to end the fight. Then she stopped and thought, I'll fight them one more night.
Finally, she gains her power, I guess, in this stanza. It shows that she's turning into Captain Marvel. No kidding. I mean, like, it shows that she finally has the power to fight that depression.
Maybe she figured out that by suicide, like, suicide is not the answer for the depression that she has. So maybe the last night I'll fight them one more night, meaning that she tried to get herself back, try to find herself back, and get back on the track.
And I also think that I'll fight them one more night actually has a lot of meaning in terms of that I'll fight them one more night. Could be that she's fighting them alone, or could be that she's finally decided to reach out for help from other people. Because like depression is not something that you can deal with yourself.
You can't do that alone.
Yeah,
You can't
especially when you're alone, and then all these nasty thoughts come, and then suddenly you don't even know where you're at, and suddenly you could die. I mean, it happens a lot too. It happens to a lot of people. I mean,
Yeah, especially the
younger generations.
Yeah.
Younger working generations. I mean, like, there's been an increase of suicide case in Malaysia itself. I mean, like, before we wouldn't even see, like, videos or news about people trying to kill themselves, but now it's been getting, but it's been increasing rapidly. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
So we've done it stanza by stanza. We've looked at the word choices. We've studied the theme. So what do you guys think about the tone? I mean, the attitude of the persona. What is she trying to say? What does it feels like for her to write this poem?
At the first half of the poem, I felt that she felt helpless, and she was trying to reach out to tell people how she felt and how real depression is and how bad it was, because she was saying that the demons were being destructive and until to the point that she hated herself. So these were the lines that showed that she was actually crying for help, trying to tell people what she was going through.
I also think that the later part shows that she had regained her power,
Yeah.
and then she's trying to fight all those battles away, and she trying to survive, and we can see that she's really trying.
She's
so
trying
I
to
can feel
push
the energy.
Yeah,
as
she's
the
trying to
person
put the
says.
negativity away.
We can feel the positive vibe in the last anxiety.
Yep.
It could also be a message for other people with mental health issues,
Yeah.
saying that
Stop fighting.
she could be a voice for other people, saying that if I can do it, if I can step off the bridge, if I can fight them one more night, all of you could do it too.
Yeah. So I think it's rather than just telling people the story about how bad depression is, it is also a message to all of us like that we can fight this and we can win this battle.
Like,
It's
you're not alone.
You're not alone. Yes, we're the brothers and sisters of the world. We're gonna fight this. We're gonna fight this sneaky person, which is depression.
Also, there are a lot of channels that you can reach out to if you're having
Oh, yeah.
mental illness and depression, and if you feel that you cannot fight the demons alone, you should try finding help so that it will be easier for you as well.
True. We have like Befriend This Vision.
Yeah.
And then we have, you guys know about this one free program? I mean, like you guys can go for free therapy there. It's in University Malaya. There's a free consultation there. I mean, like you guys can go there weekly and make appointments, and you guys can meet a therapy for free. You just say, I'll give you the number later. Okay. So, you guys have anything else to say before we wrap this up?
I think it's about time.
Okay, so we'll wrap this up like pretty go. So I think that mental health is a very important issue as that we addressed earlier. And
It is an interesting
it is a very interesting topic. I mean, like mental health, people has been a bit skeptical about it. I mean, like people have been misdefining it, misunderstanding it as something merely as stress, and there's a pure sadness.
because it's, especially it's not physically, right? It's mentally.
Yeah.
The baby boomers generation.
True. So I think that if any of our viewers have mental health issues, I mean, like dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety and all, you guys should seek for help. We'll insert the number of befrienders down below. So see you guys till next time. Bye.